Hello, and welcome to Chronicles of Chaos Gaming. I'm your host, Jason Moondog Scrap Miller, and the video you are about to watch was recorded in March of 2023. It is actually the end of a near year-long campaign that began in 2022 and went to March 2023, which saw the group fighting the Blue Draco Lich, Zoralia, and in this video they are taking on her lieutenant, Beerox the Great. This was the very first time we ever streamed anything to our Facebook group. We did it on an iPhone, and it turned out okay, and it's expanded from there. So sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Welcome to Chronicles of Chaos. This is Death Awaits. So where we left off is Beerox has finally woken up, and you've seen him, and you are fleeing in terror, Shiza, and Tungo, you are also, fleeing in terror. The only one who's not would be Greg's, what's your character?
Tabaxi?
Yeah, the Tabaxi will not be fleeing. And he is carrying the perpetually late wizard, who can't get here on time at all. Anyway, so he is not so much giving chase as he is just towering over you as you are running backwards.
Okay, where is Bob 2 and 3 at?
Sadly, when he rose up, he actually used his acid breath, and he melted Bob 2. Okay. Mainly he melted Bob 2 because the dog ate Bob 2.
Right.
Bob 3.
Do I have any chance of grabbing the chain on Bob 3 and dragging him with me?
No, because Bob 3 was in the acid spray and he was melted also.
But he was a black dragon.
I know, but it's just how it worked out because, okay. Well, now first Bob is still alive.
Okay.
Your donkey's still alive.
That's all I know.
Your mule. But he was a young black dragon, so he... And this is an ancient, so there you go. That explains it.
Poor Bob.
Bubs.
So as Beerox towers over you, he doesn't really say much, but he just has this menacing look to his face, and you can see almost green energy and steam rolling out of his mouth, like he's just getting ready to blast you guys again. I want you all to make a fear check. Not so much you, because you're riding on his shoulders.
Alright, you guys.
You succeed. Okay, so Shiza is still absolutely terrified, and at this point you are actually sprinting away. Tungle, you're brave. You're ready to go. You're ready to fight this motherfucker.
You're signed up. I got an 18.
You got an 18? And you're carrying, the Footless Wizard. So, what are you guys going to do?
The due course of bravery. I'm going to grab Bob and run.
Okay.
Because I already lost Bob and Bob.
Oh yeah, they're dead. You watched them liquefy right in front of you.
Can I borrow one of your D6? Sure.
Alright, so you grab Bob, and you guys take off running. What are you doing?
Well, obviously, I'm running away.
You're running away. You're not going to try to even... Okay.
Nope.
So you're
I'm scared.
So you're running away, and...
I find somewhere to hide, behind a pillar or something, so I can heal the wizard.
Okay. Well, he's actually paying attention to the two that were fleeing, because he didn't see you to begin with. Basically, because you have the invisibility cloak on, he did see,
No, he has it. I have the pass without being seen.
Yeah, but he's there. There is a place you can hide, but you'll need to... Because even with his perception, he's watching the other two run in fear. This is actually like a... just like a rocky ledge, but there's a way around behind it. So go ahead and roll a little stealth.
That's a 10.
As you're trying to sneak away, you do draw the attention of the dragon. Birox looks over at you and goes, "Where do you think you're going?" And he's now at this point he's not paying attention to you because he knows you, but he still knows you're in the area. You two have actually got far enough away that you can almost out of his line of sight because there's some old trees and some dead brush right in front of you. But he is watching you. So what is your plan of action?
I hightail it out of there, following them.
You're going to follow them?
Yeah, because my plan didn't work.
All right. As you are running away, go ahead and make an acrobatics check because it's kind of rough terrain. Of course, you're going to drop him because he has no feet because they were cut off. Well, flayed. $11? Because of the extra weight of him, it's not so good. You're kind of stumbling around and you trip and fall and you actually drop him. And you're both laying there and Birox actually just starts chuckling. Pathetic. And he actually clicks his scales and everything and just watches you in amusement. Run, cowards, run. He's actually giving you a chance to get away if you want to take it. All right. You have to make a athletics check to see if you can pick him back up and put him on your shoulders. You should be able to.
What was his strength? Or
Yeah, it'd be that.
So.
All right. You're struggling to pick him up, and then you guys notice that it's just you two running beside, and you and a mule running beside each other, and that's when you see the Tabaxi struggling to pick Eric up.
I'm going to keep running. I got to save Bob.
You actually disappear up over this ledge, through this thicket, and you're actually out of sight, and the dragon's just smiling. What are you going to do, Shiza?
Go a little bit farther into the woods and then stealth.
Go a little bit further into the woods and stealth? Okay. There's actually a wood line right in this area, and you're able to get into it. Go ahead and roll for your sneak. Ooh.
30.
Jesus Christ. Okay. You are in the thicket, because he's watching these two ding-dongs, and you're actually in this, you stealthed into this thicket. So you can see everything that's going on. At this time, because of what is happening, Birox has decided to advance on you guys. Slowly. He's kind of crouching and moving up really slowly. He's almost toying with you. Like he's being very sadistic. Get up, pussycat. Get up, pussycat. Get up.
I guess I try to pick him up again.
You try to pick him up again?
12.
12. You're actually able to get him onto your shoulders, but he is kind of flopping around like a fish. So, Eric, what are you going to do? Are you going to keep? What are you going to do? You are conscious. You only have one hit point left, though. But you see everything that's going on. You know he's trying to help you. So,
I'll cast Mislead.
You're going to cast Mislead. All right. You go to cast Mislead, and the dragon is completely immune to this. Being the ancient worm that he is, he just chuckles at you. And he advances some more. And he's almost towering over you at this point. All right. So, Tungle, you're actually in the clear. You're behind a bunch of rocks in the distance and stuff. You can see all this going on, and you're actually at a safe distance for now. All right, Shiza, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I'm going to continue sneaking along, try to get behind the dragon.
You're gonna sneak along. All right, roll for stealth.
38.
38. God, you roll good. You're actually able to sneak around behind the dragon. You actually pop up and you're almost flanking him on his right side. All right. Greg,
Do I see the halfling?
Actually, you'd see him pop out. You see the shape pop out beside him.
So is he on my shoulder, the wizard, or is he still?
Yeah, no, he's on your shoulder. He's actually kind of like a fire hose. He's kind of like draped over you.
Okay. Is there a way around here?
Yep, but at this point where he's at, he can follow your whole way, and if you go that way too far, you'll pretty much take him to Tungle. So the only one right now effective, Tungle is out of the way. He doesn't know where Tungle. When he's more interested in you, if he's toying with you, the only one he lost completely track of is Wrangler's character Shiza.
Let's just run. Yeah, just run. Like, I can't do nothing by myself.
So you're gonna run. Give me an acrobatics.
Dex 11. Why am I getting such bad rolls?
Dex 11.
Yeah.
You're able to move, but the mud's kind of slowing you down a little bit. And he just kind of looks pathetic. And he's like, he's actually just looking right at you. He's not doing too much, but you're actually moving away from him. And he actually moves a little bit more. And then you can feel his presence. Like he's getting kind of close to you, Tumble. You're even getting kind of worried. So what are you going to do? He's drawing you towards him.
I'm going to rummage through Bob for anything that might be useful.
Rummage through Bob? Okay.
You find more gold and more gold.
As you rummage through your pack mule, you do come across a little bag, and it feels kind of squishy, almost like it might have some powder, maybe some dust or something in it.
Okay, I'll take it and try to sneak around.
All right, as you're rummaging through Bob, and you do find it, and you do decide to sneak, go ahead and roll for stealth. And I'm actually giving you a bonus to it because he's not really paying attention to you.
That's a 16.
You are able to sneak around, and you actually get right up underneath one of his wings. All right, Shiza, what are you doing?
I'm going to sneak up underneath them.
Are you gonna sneak up underneath him?
Yeah.
Roll for stealth.
Yes, and push the camera down.
38.
I can see the dragon's face.
There we go. All right, you're able to sneak up under. You're going up under his. You're gonna sneak up underneath his.
Yeah,
Belt.
right in front of his back paw. And then
As your bonus. All right.
we're going to sprinkle some magic dust on him.
You're gonna sprinkle some magic dust on him.
Yes, we are. I'm going to roll my die. I'm going to roll the die, Destiny.
Yep. Go ahead and
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
You sprinkle the magic dust on his claw, and his paw, his foot, it actually shrinks a little bit and then gets really, really fat and swollen and then shrinks back to normal size. And then he turns it, why the fuck are you messing with my leg? And his head snaps around. He's focused, laser focused on you at this point. And he is actually ready to blast you with acid. At this point, though, you guys, because he's focused on him, you guys still keep trying to move?
I try to get behind the rock now that he's
Behind the rock? All right.
Yeah.
Make an athletics check. That'll be strength.
12.
12? You go up, because he's dead weight, because, Eric is dead weight, like always. As you're climbing up, he kind of just goes limp over you, and it makes you fall backwards, and you actually fall back, landing on him. It knocks the wind out of him, but you're laying on top of him again, and he is just like, he's screaming because his feet hurt. He's actually starting to come back too, but his feet are sore, considering he has no skin on his feet. That's all that. All right, Tungle, you're up.
Okay. To look something up real fast. Okay. Am I close enough to charge in and grab a leg?
Yes, you're actually charging to grab a leg.
Okay, so I'm going to use action surge.
You and your Superman strength.
I'm going to use an action surge, and I'm going to charge in and grab a hold of a leg with one arm and start pounding.
All right.
Into his leg or gut or whatever I can reach.
All right. Go ahead and slide your guy up there, and then roll your.
That's an 18.
Whew.
Ooh, that's not any bad. That's an 11. It's a 22. Yeah, 24.
You're able to go up there, and you use your little dwarven hands, but you're able to grab a hold of his legs, and with your amazing godlike strength, you're actually able to pull that leg out, and you actually drop him down, and then you start wailing on his leg, and it's actually pissing him off, and he's trying to shake you off, and he does succeed because you rip 2 scales off, and you go flying backwards, and you go into the brush beside you.
Like over here?
Yep, you're in the brush beside you. And at this time, because you're he's like totally distracted. So what are you gonna do?
Do you want me to roll the damage for the?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so first, I'm going to grab out my emerald.
Yeah.
27.
Yeah, he's bleeding. Somebody's ripping a toenail off.
Take my magical emerald out and disperse it out and have it crawl up onto his face and start attacking his eyes.
Your emerald gets out and actually crawls. Little spider legs kind of shoot out of it, and it's making weird clicking sounds. And it scurries really fast up his back, over and onto his eye, and starts like bumping his eye. And then a beak comes out of it and starts like trying to pull the eye out of socket. At this point, he goes, "What the fuck is going on? This is stupid. I'm pissed." And he's shaking his head. So, I mean, if anything, this is a hell of a distraction. So, so are you going to try to pick him up, or?
I drag him. I just drag him to the rest of the way to the...
You drag him? Right. So what are you doing, Eric?
I can't do anything.
Yeah, you can. You can do something. I mean...
All of my spells are magic, dead magic.
Nothing to heal you at all?
Nope, he doesn't have a whole lot.
I've been trying to pull him away so I can heal him in peace.
All
right.
This made me kill.
You're actually able to, because right now he's more worried about the stupid emerald with the beak poking him in his fucking eye. So you're able to get around here and you find this little nook and you're able to actually get up in there to where he is secured.
Can I cast any word until he's healed?
Healing ward, I would be more of a kind of, you could cast healing ward. Yeah, I'll let you do it. Go for it.
Is how many times want you to roll just once?
4 times. Just do it 4 times. Because he has to go to skin back on his feet before he can even move.
9.
9. All right. You're gonna actually heal. I'm gonna let you heal 9 hit points, and your skin grows back on your feet. It just slowly kind of
So I'm at 10 hit points.
creeps up. Yeah. You're kind of dizzy. You're loopy, and you're still in pain, but you're not on death's door anymore. So now you can actually take part in something.
Alright.
All right. So Tungle, it's back to you.
Okay. I'm gonna charge back in and go to town. That's a 1. That's a critical miss.
Oh.
It's a 21. Oh!
All right. As you're charging back in, you're screaming like a motherfucker, and you're running in really, really, really fast, and you trip, and you fall into a ball, and you roll, and you spring back up, and with 2 fists, you actually hit him in his. You're actually able to hit him in his kneecap at the speed you're going.
It's 11 points of damage.
And it buckles his leg, and he falls down to one side, and his wings flap.
As a bonus action, can I fling this bag of whatever open?
Yes, you can. That is your bonus action. Yes, you can.
Oh no.
You fling it. All this like sparkling gold powder goes out, and it slowly disperses over top of Barrox. He stands there. He starts shaking, and you see all these like pustules start to swell up on him. And he growls and he starts drooling acid, and then you can see his like eyes sinking some, and then that little in your gem actually falls and actually hits the ground and crumbles.
No.
And that's when you see Barrox. He stretches back and he vomits acid. Anyone caught in this path here, which is nobody, maybe Bob is probably going to get it, is actually vomited on, and it's pure acid. So Bob is instantly dissolved. So your Bob is you're now Bobless. You've lost all your Bobs.
Gonna make a new one.
I may become a berserker now.
You have no Bobs left.
Bob was keeping him sane.
And as he's doing that, everything just kind of goes back to normal. And he stands there, but he's shaking, and he actually walks backwards a little bit. And his exact response is, "You want to fuck with me? You don't fuck with Barrox." And he starts growling. Okay, guys, since you guys had a full escape, roll for initiative.
11.
15.
18.
1.
11.
Oh,
Goes last.
Dragon goes last, which is good. But all right, so who's up? Here's a roll. What did
I rolled an 18.
18? You're first, Tumble.
Okay. Well, we're going to smack downtown again. That's a 26. It's a 24. And that's a miss, I'm sure. That was 15.
Oh yeah. As you go in and you just use your fists and you were just beating the living fuck out of his leg.
15. 30 total.
Woo! Well, something happens and you hear it pop. And you see him kind of buckling, he goes down. And he actually lets out this like scream. Like you can obviously tell that you broke his leg.
Good.
You're up.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word a couple more times on the wizard to get him.
Alright.
One hit now.
Alright, you cast a healing ward. You are actually healed up to your record 32 hit points. So you're actually competitive again. You can actually do something. Alright. You're up next.
Alrighty. I'm gonna sprinkle him with more magic dust.
You're going to sprinkle in more magic dust?
Yep.
You sprinkle in more magic dust, and then that broken leg, you can see it twitch, and he rears up, and he is completely healed of any damage. Completely healed of any damage. And you see him lean back, and he cracks his neck and everything, and he says, "No more fucking around." Exactly. No more fucking around. I'm going to liquefy all of you. All right.
I'm gonna use my longbow to shoot him in the eye.
Your longbow and shoot him in the eye.
Are you gonna get out of cover
All right.
first?
Yeah, I'll get out of cover and shoot him.
All right. You're able to get up around here. You can actually see right here, and there's a clearing, and you can actually, with line of sight, you can actually see his eye. It's the one that the little gem was picking at. All right.
15.
Your arrow, it launches and actually bounces off his horn. You're first to go, fucker. All right. He's actually going to use his acid attack. And he's actually aiming it. On the plus side, you guys are actually, you have some security with the rocks there. On the bad side, he's aiming directly at Greg and Eric, directly in your location.
I have nothing to kill him. All my spells are protected.
You can deal damage.
Why did I heal you?
Why did I heal you? All right, he rears back, and there's an acid spray that shoots out of his mouth in a long line that's 10 feet wide, and it comes out, and it just inundates right here, splashing everywhere, melting. It just hits a tree, it melts the trees, it melts on the rocks. All right, I want you guys to make a saving throw, both of you.
don't think I set that up for this character.
Saving
I
throws?
think got a 16.
You do dexterity.
Yeah.
Dexterity save. That's okay.
I still got a 3.
Oh god.
You failed your saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What is it for saving
Can I
throw?
use my Blessing of the Trickster to get advance on my dexterity check?
I'll allow it.
Okay, what the fuck does that mean?
You just roll another d20.
Roll another d20.
Hmm.
What'd you get on that d20?
I don't think that would make a difference.
You got a 4, didn't you?
I got a 6.
Oh, God.
Plus a 1 dexterity, so it's a 7.
What'd you roll?
16.
So you made yours, and you failed yours.
I'm a fucking cat, too.
Remember I did inspiration ones. You got have any of those?
Yes, I have 8 from using 1.
Yeah, go ahead and use one because I'll let you re-roll on that.
19.
All right.
Thank God.
Hey,
Good.
Make sure you mark it down so you have 7.
Thank God. Oh, that's close.
Don't worry, every time he tries to kill me, I roll.
Don't worry. Because of you're able to save it, you each are going to take 30 points of damage from acid, even though you made the save. You're dead, aren't you?
Then he has 2 hit points.
It actually burns your fur off. You're now a naked cat.
Naked feline cat.
A naked feline cat. You look like a hairless cat.
Yeah, with my 6 nipples put.
You have your 6 nipples. You're you're a 6 nipple naked feline cat. What? And you're hurt.
He's
It actually.
No, he's 2.
He has 2.
Oh, I thought he's at 3.
No, I have to.
It actually knocks you back down and actually scars your face. The most horrible thing is, because your nose is so big, it actually melts it back about 2 inches. But on the plus side, you're both still alive, and because the way I'm doing the initiative, that's going to be it. So it's going to go back to Tungle.
Would that acid be technically magic or?
No, it's just acid. It's physical damage. It's acid damage.
Okay.
Thank God you guys made your saving throws. If you wouldn't have, it would have been game over for you.
Yeah.
Back to beat down.
Oh yeah, you're gonna fucking wail on him.
Oh,
Nat 20.
nat 20. That's a 21. So
Oh, that one missed, but your other ones did good.
that'd be 15, 13.
As you walk out and you're just waylaying back on his leg, insolent pest. Like you're annoying the hell out of him, and he keeps moving his leg, and you just keep charging in, just like a rabid dog.
Gonna rip your leg off and beat you with it.
All right, it's back to you. It's back to 6 nipples here. Why don't you offer the dragon some milk?
You still got that magic powder?
I don't know
How are
to
you
do
talking
that.
to me?
I'm kind of
Are
hurt.
you not near me?
No, he's
I'm under the fucking dragon.
he's right under the fucking dragon.
How far away from the wizard?
You're about 10 feet or so. You're right next to him. At this point, he's naked. All his clothes have melted off because of the acid. He hasn't any.
Is he still have the verb invisibility?
Yeah, it was actually flung off of him when he went backwards. There's some damage to it, but it still works.
Okay. I asked him to put the cloak on. I used invoke duplicity. How do you say that? Duplicity, and then I pass without trace. Making him disappear, me disappear, and me make another one running away.
It's a lot of concentration. Go ahead and roll. Let's see what happens.
What is that?
I want you to make
With the
it.
hand.
I want you to make like an intelligence check on that. What's your?
With the 20?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's 20.
That is?
Yeah.
Sweet. 20.
You fucking rolled a 20. You got it. All right. Because you're able to actually you throw the robe over him, making him disappear. But wherever it's burned, you can actually see him poking through, but it's not really too bad. And you're able to do the passive, and all the dragon sees is this like blur real fast, and this blurry shape of you taking off over that way to his right, running off into the woods. What are you doing, Mister?
Can I sneak up on the dragon?
Actually, because you have invisibility right now, except for the places where the robe has been burned, yes. So there's like little blobs of like flesh moving, like it looks like really weird. Like a little blob. There's like some skin here, some skin here, some skin here. But you can go ahead and roll stealth. Everybody hurts me. I've tried to kill you every game this session. This might actually be successful tonight.
What would I roll for stealth?
You're close.
It'd be your dexterity.
Dexterity.
So 14.
He looks up. What the fuck is that? All he sees is these little like balls of skin moving towards him. With wherever the thing was. So he knows there's something coming toward him. He doesn't know what it is though. So do you have a bonus action? Nope. So he's just looking at it like what the fuck is coming towards me? All right, Shiza.
Well, let's see what we're gonna do.
Hopefully something useful.
Can't promise that. Alright, I'm gonna take my little dagger of open wounds and I'm gonna stab right in between his scales and his toenail.
Oh, that's sadistic.
Right in his cuticle.
Right, you're going to open under the cuticle, and you're just going to
Stab right in.
stab right into the cuticle.
Yeah, just stab and then try to slowly cut.
Slowly pushing your.
Oh, that makes my skin crawl.
Tried to cut his toenail
And it won't
off.
heal.
No, it won't, because it's an open wound.
It's enchanted.
All right.
You want me to roll for it?
Yeah. Roll a strength, because he's roll for it.
I got 9.
You actually hit his nail, and it actually kind of springs back a little bit on it. And he looks at you, and with one swift kick, he kicks you off to the side, actually knocking you unconscious.
Oh, fun.
So, effectively taking you out of the fight for now. And now it's his turn. He says his exact words, "I'm tired of fucking around." And he takes one huge paw one huge foot, and he brings it hard, and he's gonna. I'm sorry, Eric. You're right in front of him. You tried to sneak up to him. He sees this. He's trying to hit this thing. So go ahead and roll a d20. Roll your d20. Roll your d20.
18.
I fucking hate you. I have tried to kill you every fucking game. As his giant claw comes flying down right towards you, you jump out of the way and it actually splatters in the mud, throwing mud on everything and shaking the ground. And get you.
Maybe with the next part.
All right, Tungle, it's back to you.
I'm going to grab hold of my amulet and kind of wish for help. And then pummel the hell out of this dragon some more.
Oh, I fucking forgot you had that. Oh, no.
What was the amulet for again?
You're gonna grab it and you're wishing for help and you're praying, and all this energy, all this light comes flying down. It actually goes around you, and you feel all this energy. See, I wasn't planning on you doing this. All this power, all this energy around you. I should have planned on it.
Yeah, I keep doing the unexpected.
Yes, you do. I love it.
Oh no.
And it appears before you.
What the fuck is that?
It's a cure. It's like an enchanted stone from the ethereal plane. What? It is not that. We are not doing that right now. There are some issues with that So, sparkle sunshine. Ah! He is right in front of you. He is yours to command.
Attack.
All right. It lets out this huge burst of celestial energy. I'm going to let you actually roll for this roll.
Man, he's big.
Bingo? Yeah.
Bingo.
It actually goes around the dragon, but he has this evil presence. He's able to force back the light, force back the good energy. It's your turn there, Greg.
Is he nice?
He's friendly.
Okay, I go to the halfling and drag him behind the
All right.
wall.
So you're able to move him. Yep. And you're able to drag him back. Because you did drag him and everything, that's going to be your total. Because you're
If I use an inspiration. No.
No. So that's going to be it. All right, Eric, we're waiting on Mr.
Close him onto the dragon.
Naked Wizard. You're actually standing right in front of it, but
You didn't pay attention to me.
you're right in front of it.
Can I try and jump on his face?
No, it is too tall.
Yeah.
You cannot jump on his face.
I'm gonna run underneath it.
How are you supposed to run?
I have feet.
You have 2 hit points.
Yeah, you
I can't
can't.
run.
You really can't run. You can like.
I'm gonna stumble my way underneath.
You're gonna stumble like a drunk zombie.
Yeah, and hit it with my shot staff.
Give me,
Crater.
give me your dick. Give me a dick. Give me a dick. Give me a dick. Give me a You're gonna what? Roll it.
Roll the dice.
18.
Why do you play this? Why do I have you over? Yep, you
Right in its bum with my shock staff.
kind of like a drunken, retarded zombie, kind of stagger your way underneath there, and with your shock staff, you jam it up into the dragon's butthole. The dragon lets out a scream of, it's either anguish or pleasure, you can't tell.
Is it a female dragon?
Either way, it's a black dragon, I might be into that kind of thing.
Is it a female dragon?
It's a male, but
damage.
I'm gonna say if it's a female regular,
yeah, you
get a wiener.
Hey,
14 damage.
14. Yep, it actually kind of shimmies around, and you're holding on. You kind of like a dingleberry, like a hemorrhoid hanging out of its butthole right now. And it does take damage. It actually throws you out of it, and you roll around, and he's getting frustrated. All right, Chiza.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, you actually wake up.
Okay.
You're able to wake up, but you kind of have a haze over you. You kind of feel like you're kind of semi-conscious. Yeah. But there's enough clarity to know that you're in danger, so what do you do?
Dump magic dust on myself.
You dump the magic dust on yourself?
Yep.
The magic dust pours over you, the whole thing, because you have no control over what you're doing because you have a concussion. And you dump it all over you. And you sit there for a second and you look around, and then you realize you're as big as the dragon. But you're completely naked. But you're as big as the dragon.
Use your dongle as a weapon.
Oh,
Helicopter spin.
oh my goodness.
You're gonna helicopter your
No.
Hey, look at this Murox!
So I'm as tall as the dragon now?
Yeah, you're as tall as a dragon.
Go first, Jugular.
Well, you seem to be as tall as a dragon. Let's just say that you're as tall as a dragon.
I seem to be as tall as
Yeah,
the
you
dragon.
feel like you look at the dragon. I'm as big as you, motherfucker. It's on.
Oh no. Well, since I'm as big as the dragon, I'm gonna run up to its feet.
You're up to its feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
As you run up to its feet, you realize you're not as big as the dragon. You've actually shrunk. It was a perception thing. You're about the size of an ant. So you're up there. Nope, you're up there, and you're hitting the dragon's toenail, and you realize, in your eyes, you're still as big as the dragon. But all it thinks is you're an insect hitting its toenail. It has no bearing of you being there whatsoever. And you are now a quarter of an inch tall.
do I have any of my stuff?
No, everything was too big.
Oh no.
You're the only thing that shrunk.
Okay.
So it has no idea you're even there. But if it steps down, you're fucked.
And as I crawl onto its foot.
You have a bonus action, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna crawl on its toe.
You're gonna crawl up on its toe.
Yeah.
You're actually on the dragon's toe.
Yeah.
So you're actually riding the dragon's toe. But in your mind, you're as big as the dragon still. So you're wailing on it, but you guys have no idea where you even fucking went. You just saw this energy, this dust, and
Poof.
poof.
Just disappears right in front of my eyes. I'll call you.
All right. He actually reaches down and takes a huge bite with his jaws. Watch me roll shitty, because that's what fucking happens. No, actually, I didn't for a change. Oh, and... So this takes 16 damage. And he has 60 hit points, but it took 16. It took 16. So, and when it does that, Tungle, you can actually feel it's like someone hitting you in the chest, like it's linked to your soul.
Okay.
So it's back to you.
Back to Pound Town. He's already got his orders to. That's a miss.
Yeah.
19. That's 23.
That one got him.
24.
Yep. Yep. So you got him twice.
The last one's for
Yep.
that thing. Okay, so I did 15. Well, what's its damage?
Its damage. It does 2d8 plus 5.
That's 19 from it.
It actually staggers back. You actually. I didn't think dwarves were worthy. Anyway, you're up, Greg.
I run behind him. We're like about 10 feet behind his tail.
All right, just make a dexterity check on that.
9.
9. You're actually able to get up and over, but you trip over a tree root. But you kind of fall in the mud a little bit, but it really had no. And you have a bonus action still, don't you?
No.
No? Alright. Alright. We are waiting on the wizard, who happens to be taking a leak at this time. So you can go, Shiza, or we're waiting on Eric to get back.
Well, I'm gonna keep climbing and keep on beating on him. Just
All right.
as big as this dragon.
As you're climbing up the dragon, you're like, motherfucker, you're my bitch. And you just keep hitting it. And in your mind, the dragon is getting the shit kicked out of it. It's getting rocked. But in reality, nothing's happening. But in your mind, you're dominating this thing. You're going to ride this thing like a freaking bucking bronco. Eric, it's your turn.
Alright, where am I at? What'd you do? What'd you stupidly do to me?
Nothing yet. It's your turn.
Where am I near the dragon?
Still in front of it.
You're still right in front of it.
Alright, I'm gonna stumble again underneath it.
You're going to stumble underneath of it.
Shake it again.
And you're going to stick your staff up.
Yeah. 19.
You make your way back under it, and then you see the sphincter. It's kind of pulsating a little bit. It's kind of, you're going for the whole thing. You jam your freaking your shock rod up in there as far as it'll go. Roll for damage. I'm gonna let you double the damage because you're so far up into the dragon's butthole at this point.
22.
Oh yeah. All the energy surges through the dragon, and it is actually it's freaked out at this point. Why are you messing with my asshole? And it's shaking you around, and you're holding on, and you're swinging back and forth like a turd. It looks like a dog trying to poop, and you're the poop, and it's swinging you back and forth and back, and it launches you, but your shock rod is actually stuck. Unless you make a strength check. If you make a strength check, you can hold on. If not, it's going to be stuck up in the dragon's butt. 3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it throws you off. It stops. It steps back. It walks backwards. And then your shock rod is gone. It just sucked it right up in there. The shock rod has officially disappeared in the dragon's butt. Are you going to try to go to get it?
Yeah.
On your next turn? Oh my god. Well, okay.
Is it immune from the inside?
It's actually inside. It's soft tissue on the inside. It's a living thing.
Okay.
That's nasty.
I might kill myself, but it's worth it.
Nothing of what seen.
God. Well, at this point, he's actually freaked out a little bit. Barox is actually kind of freaked out. He starts flapping his wings, and he actually becomes airborne.
I'm still on him.
And you're still on him. And he's shaking, so he's actually flying about 30 feet above you guys. And he's ready for his acid spray again. He has no idea where you're at. You're more of an afterthought at this point. He's getting pissed at you. And I don't know what you're thinking, but Eric, you're sick. But he readies. And he rears back. And he lets it go. And all this long line of acid hits the Kiryu. Aims right at it. So I'm going to let you go ahead and make the save.
19.
You actually don't make the save on it.
Ooh, okay.
And he takes 67 points of damage.
That'll kill it.
Yeah.
I had 44 left.
Yep. It actually hits it. And you actually see it rear back and lets out this like whinny. And you see the flesh and everything just start melting off of it. And you see the skull there and its eyes sink back in and the skull starts to dissolve. And it just liquefies into a pile of goo right in front of you. And doing that, it actually knocks you down to one knee. You're going to lose 2 turns. So, you're up, Greg.
Am I affected by the acid at all?
No, it hit the Kiryu right in front of it.
Okay, is there any residual on the ground?
There's a puddle right there, right where it sprayed. And you're actually far enough behind it. You can see where it sprayed, but you're in a safe zone unless you would walk into the acid.
How close is he to me?
Actually, you're actually pretty close to each other.
Carry me underneath it. Right on its bum.
Do what?
Push me up its bum.
It's flying.
Yeah, he's flying.
It's in the air. He's not tall enough to. You can stand on his shoulders. He just shoves you up, and you just right up in there.
I'm not that strong.
He's not that strong. Tunnel could do it if he was taller. You're gonna yeet him right onto the.
Shot put
also a way I can. Is his tail like hanging down or anything?
Yeah, it's actually kind of hanging down, and it's
Can I climb the tail to get on his back?
actually with your claws and stuff. You could theoretically climb his tail. Yes.
Going in defensive mode. Defensive mode. When you roll anything?
Yeah. Go ahead and
Be dexterity or strength.
I'm gonna make you do both.
Okay, I'm gonna make that 14 strength, 16 dex. 14 strength, 16 dex.
Because you're using your claws, I'm going to give you a bonus on it. And you're able to jump up and sink in behind the scales and pull yourself up. You are now climbing up the tail.
Oh, I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's not why you put it on there.
All right, it's your turn. What are you doing, Eric?
Am I still behind it?
Yeah, you're actually still behind it.
How tall am I compared to the captain?
You're a high elf, so you're around 6.
7, 6, 7.
Yeah, roughly right there. Yeah, you're tall. Tall and skinny.
I'm gonna climb it.
You're going to try to climb it? Strength and dexterity.
No, of course. The two things I don't have.
Well, you're going to climb a dragon!
14 strength. 11 dexterity.
No.
It just flings you with the tail. You actually hit the ground and knocks you unconscious. You hit your head. You have a concussion. You literally have a huge lump on the side of your head. You're officially out of this combat and it decides to kill you. Unless one of them can wake you up.
I'm only offense now, so you're screwed. For my help.
Alright, Shiza, you're up.
I keep beating it as I'm climbing up.
As you're climbing up and you're wailing on it, you realize you're not as big as the dragon and you're not really wailing on it anymore. You come to the realization that you're about the size of an ant. And then you get all this pressure and all of a sudden you're the size of you're back to normal size. And you realize you're naked sitting on this dragon. And you've been wailing on it the whole time. It had no clue you were there. And it shakes and shimmies a little bit, and it tries to throw you off. So
Oh no.
go ahead and roll a strength, which is also you're lacking.
$15.
15, because it's shimmying and shaking so hard, you're able with your fingertips to hold on to one of the scales. And that's when you realize it's like 50 feet in the air. And if you fall, you'll probably die. Maybe. Remember, you had the feather fall. But if it throws you off...
But do I still have that on? Because it was a ring I was wearing.
Nope, because you're naked.
Yeah.
You'll realize you'll die. You see all your stuff is like right there. It's like laying right down below you. And that's when you hear it say, "Enough of this shit." And it does this huge, almost death roll. I need anyone holding on. Tumble, you're fine. You're fine. You need to make saves right now.
20.
I fucking hate you. What'd you-
5.
5?
Remember you still got inspiration.
Well, you can use one of them if you want to. You're able to hold on to it.
17.
17?
Yeah.
You're able to actually dig your claws in and hold on to it. And it actually, kind of like a crocodile, it spins really fast in the air. And it actually kind of throws you guys up, but you're just able to hold on to it. Alright, Tumble. Back to you. It's in the air now, though.
You said I was out for 2 turns.
Oh, I did say you were out for 2 turns. Because I took that damage. That would mean it would come to... Yep.
I
Back
continue
to-
to climb.
Just the two of us.
I have to continue to climb up the back of the dragon.
You gotta roll strength. Or not, hit.
— 16 strength, 15 dex.
Motherfucker. You're able to pull yourself right up the scales. You're actually moving up the tail of the dragon.
You see him like, oh, you're out, you're knocked down. So.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, no, he's not. It's kind of hard to just leave him.
Actually, that works. Okay.
He's not.
I mean, I guess I'm just gonna keep climbing up and try to get onto his back.
You're gonna try to get onto try to get onto his back?
Yeah, I can't go anywhere else.
Alright, go ahead.
11.
11. You slide backwards. And you take 5 points of damage for each scale you hit. You hit 8 scales.
Yes. That's 40.
I know how to do math.
Still got a bunch. You got more than I do still.
He's in a death roll again. The other way.
Need another inspiration. 18.
18.
I know what I want to do. I have 5 more inspiration left.
11.
You got any inspiration, Ranger?
I do.
Use it. You're gonna die.
16.
16. You're both able to hold on. And this time, the dragon actually made himself dizzy. And he actually lands there and he's like, ugh.
I know. Sadly.
And that's when you hear this horn blast. Really, really loud. It echoes. It comes off the volcano and echoes down through the swamp.
Oh no.
Really, really loud. It actually shakes the ground. Varrock stops and shakes his head. I don't have time for this. And he moves backwards and he shakes really, really hard, kind of like a dog. And he actually throws you guys off of him.
I'm on his foot.
I know. But he
I just roll off.
you kind of roll off. He throws you off and you land in a pile of mud. Luckily, you don't take much and you're naked and you're rolling through mud. And that's when he rears back and his wings. And you see him take off into the sky and disappear towards the volcano. Obviously, he has been summoned. So, what are you guys going to do? You're going to gather yourselves up, or you're back in play now?
I'm gonna cap in my
Jungle.
gear. And
Yep.
clean off.
Yeah, clean off. You walk over there, and then you see it's all messed up and all dirty and everything, and you're all muddy. And
I think we need to go find a town.
What town? There's
Any
no
town.
towns. The towns are gone.
Any town. We need supplies.
We can try to find one.
all right. So, Eric and Greg, what are you guys going to do? They have their plans. What are you guys going to do?
I'm gonna find a town.
You want to go find something?
Is he still knocked out?
He's awake, but he's groggy, and he's down to 1 hit point.
I got plenty of gold to spend.
Yeah, not for long.
Well,
Anyway,
And as we're traveling, I'll heal everybody to however you want to do.
all right. So you guys going to head back out of the swamp, out of the death cult,
Yes.
out of his lair.
Yeah, for now.
I'm kind of sad that Bob one got liquefied. He lost everything.
I lost all my bobs.
We could get another one back.
And then Bob ran away.
Mobless.
Okay, what about the one that starts with a G?
Bob?
The Bob that starts with a G. I remember which one.
Anyway,
Garandale?
No. Anyone knows.
you guys are able to gather back up, and you're all beat up, and you're all
That wasn't Bob.
No.
You're all, worn out. You're all tired from this battle you guys had, and in your minds you realize that the dragon probably could have killed you almost any time. That you might be a little unprepared to face something of this magnitude. But as you're moving back through the swamp, you hear a voice. Hey, 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 over here, come here, come here. I see you.
Okay.
Dwarf.
Yeah.
Wizard. Elf.
Let's go see what's up.
Kitty cat. And there's a kind of an overhang here, right there, and there's a log, like right beside it, and there's looks like a little cave entrance right there. And you guys move to it. Standing there is a little reptilian kind of dog-looking creature. A little kobold is standing there. We don't do this anymore for now. So, hold on to it. And he looks at you, and he kind of has a smile and kind of like laughing at you. Oh, you guys that was close. You almost all got fucked up. We would help you, but where's the little guy? I'm tiny. Me and my brothers are small, but we can help you. There's an old gnome city here that it's been abandoned. We actually have a little hut, and we have supplies and stuff. If you would want to come into my little hut.
Let's go see what you got.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
You cast Detect Magic. There is no magic presence. This thing is just basically telling you if you want to come in, you can come in. So, Tungle, you want to go in?
Yeah.
I'll go in.
Shiza?
I'm gonna walk behind the log.
You're going to walk behind the log?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You move behind the log.
I'll go in.
And 6 nipples is going in.
How much are we healed, by the way?
You actually healed up a little bit. You were able to cast, and I'm gonna actually heal you up. Wrangler, you're back to half health, basically.
I'm still above half health.
Where are you at? How many?
I'm at 63.
63?
Only took 40 points a day.
All right. Then you're up to 75. You're up to 75.
Huh?
You're back up to almost full health. You're at half health. And Tungle, you really didn't take a whole lot of damage anyway.
I didn't take any.
You didn't take any. Other than basically psychic damage when that thing got killed.
Yeah.
I leave myself with -5.
Whatever that was.
Alright. Oh. So you guys are going to follow the kobold in, and Shiza, you're hanging behind.
For now.
For now. Okay. Alright, this way, guys. Alright. So you follow him in. Shiza, you're effectively out of play for now. And you come around, and this opens up down to this real tiny area, open up this beautiful cavern. And you hear, right this way to our mud hut. And they have this nice little mud hut built. It's me and my brothers. There were gnomes here. We don't like gnomes. A long time ago, gnomes. Your brothers are standing right there. And he leads you to the front door of his little hut. All right. Welcome to our little humble abode. It's not much, but it's all we have. There's only 3 of us left. I am Kippur. That's my brother Kevel, and that's my other brother Larry. He's got some tism. Hi guys.
It's okay, Bob.
It's okay, Bob. But you can come in and make yourselves at home anywhere inside of our little mud hut. And we'll discuss. We have some things we need to tell you that are going on here. Because we heard the horn. we watched them, when we heard the horn, and we saw Barox leave, and usually, as kobolds, we worship dragons like a god, but he's been too cruel, and he's killed members of my clan, and under the orders of Zoralia. Oh, she's evil. She's evil. I wish I knew who would have gave her the power to the artifacts, and and he starts getting really flustered. But enough about that. Come in, let us eat. I have plenty of cockroaches to stew. So, are you gonna go into his?
Yep.
You gonna go in?
Yeah.
All right. You enter. Are you going in, Eric? All right. You all three enter, and you see this big kettle and this huge spread, and there's mushrooms. There's rats. There's this big bowl, and it's like mashed up roaches and stuff. Rat. And the best thing, there's actually big tankards of ale.
Sweet.
That they have. All right. So she's back to you. What are you doing now that you know?
I'm gonna stealth my way in.
You're gonna stealth your way in. All right. Go ahead and. I don't know why I make you roll for it. You're nearly indestructible.
33.
Yeah, ridiculous. Anyway, you stealth your way in. You come down to the thing, and then you can see the way they had went into the mud hut, and you can see the two brothers standing there. You can actually move them off there if you want to. Tell me. Yep. And then the two brothers are still standing there. The two, and you can see that they have, bags of centipedes, and one has a bag of scorpions, and they have little purple worm acid and stuff on them, and they're little spears. But then you can see like a little light come on in there, like a fire burning, some smoke rolling out of the windows. And it actually smells pretty good. And then you see this, but as you're stealthing in, you're on this ridge that they didn't see because they had walked down. And it opens up in this cavern. And down beside, there's a massive marble city that's run down and dilapidated. But you can hear the sounds of chains moving, and you can hear screams and sounds of agony, pain, and torture.
I'm gonna sneak my way over there.
You're gonna sneak your way over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak my way over
All right.
there.
We'll come back to you then. All right, Tungle. It's actually Kipper who's sitting beside you, and he looks at you and he offers you a big bowl of cockroach stew.
Sure.
Full of live cockroaches, and he actually takes a few out and he smashes them and squeezes their juices into it. Yum yum, good. Elf, you long ear, eat.
Do you have mushroom stew?
You want shrooms?
Mushroom stew.
What do we have here? He reaches through there and he pulls out this little bag. Inside the bag there's a bunch of little mushrooms. He goes, Here, eat. They take you wonderful places. And he puts it down beside you. Up to you what you do. Okay, Greg, what are you doing? He's talking to them right now.
Do they sell anything?
We have many things. And he turns around and he walks through and starts fumbling. And he comes out and he goes, I have this and some of these, and I don't know what they do, and some of this and some of this, and some gems. Oh, I love gems and gold. And he's like rubbing his hands together, all excited. Oh, I like gems. I like mining. We are better miners than dwarves.
How dare you?
It's just a fact. Dwarves should know this. Kobolds, we are the best miners out of all. No problem. Gnomes. You don't like gnomes. I don't like gnomes.
Dwarves are the best miners.
Kobolds are the best miners.
And we're the best smiths.
Come into my house and eat my cockroach stew and insult me. But that is okay. It's understandable. He gets back up there, sits down in his chair, looks around, starts thumbing through some things. Here, eat this. It's actually it's a pudding made out of the insides of a caterpillar. And it's actually super, super sweet. Very addicting. You actually get this like craving for it now that you've tried it.
It's like orange soda.
Yeah, pretty much like orange soda. All right, Shiza, it's your turn.
Okay. So we're sneaking down past the mud hut.
You're gonna sneak down past the mud hut. Mm-hmm. Roll for stealth. Oh, I don't know why I had to do it.
38.
38. Mm-hmm. You sneak down past the mud hut. You actually sneak past the two brothers. And you come to the back, and then you can see this. And then you see it, and you see this like you see these people like, milling around, and you see people at shackles and chains being drugged.
I'm gonna get closer to investigate.
You're getting closer to investigate, and as you get closer to investigate, you notice something. You see a couple slaves, and they're turning this large handle really, really slowly.
Am I able to see what's turning?
It comes out like this, and it just looks like a handle. It kind of comes off and goes up and out, and they're just kind of there. There's two of them on it to crank it.
I shall investigate.
You shall investigate. All right, now you're going to have to move over this small gap. It's about 1,000-foot drop. You got your ring back, so you should be okay. All right, Tungle, it's back to you on the inside.
So what kind of goodies did he bring out to sell?
He has some daggers, some knives. He has a crossbow, but there's no string. Not a very good crossbow, but there's a trench coat in the corner. But he won't sell it because they all three stack up inside of it. You know, 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Oh, so you're sneaking in the movie.
I knew you'd like that, Derek.
Can I offer them a diamond ring for the trench coat?
They won't sell their trench coat. They use that trench coat for everything. That's how they move around in general the populace.
How about 12 electrum?
They give you the trench coat for 12 electrum. You just made these kobolds a lot of money.
Just don't have electrum.
Here. Take the fucking thing for that.
You're also
Woo-hoo-hoo. Hey,
Yeah?
yeah,
try those mushrooms. They're really good. So you're gonna try the mushrooms? He's trying to talk you into it.
Not a fan of mushrooms.
All right. 6 nipples. It's your turn.
Is there anything that like be like support items or anything?
There is a couple potions. They're not exactly sure what they do.
For all of them.
I'll give you these for... What do you have that I would want?
What I have doesn't matter. I have gold.
I got Electrum. I'm rich. I can buy and sell your sorry ass.
I make you the best sandwich you ever have.
You want me? Really?
Mm-hmm. Just give me the ingredients.
What does it take?
The sandwich?
Yeah.
Anything you give me, I can make it into a sandwich. Yeah, his magical properties can heal you for 5 health.
Really? Whoa. I'll get my brothers. And he runs over to the windows. Hey, Larry. Larry turns his head around, looks. Go get that rooster we took. The one we got from the farm. Okay. And you see little Larry scamper away. And then a couple seconds later, he comes. He's about as tall as a rooster. He actually has it's like a collar and chain. He's like dragging it. You can make something out of that?
Just farming through your kitchen.
He points at right there. You can see the thing. You can see the little cauldron. You can see the table and where they prepare their meal.
Yeah. Is there some of that pudding left over that I can take real quick to add to it, the sandwich?
Yeah.
All right, grab some of that too, and I'll start making 3 sandwiches for the.
So, this is twice you effectively made cocked meat sandwiches.
What color is the pudding? White.
Well, it's made on the insides of a caterpillar. It's white
Cocked meat sandwich with a little straight.
with white cream. Tungle, do you want a cocked meat sandwich?
I want to buy the crossbow and the daggers.
All right. He looks at you. What do you got?
I'll give you 5 copper.
For a giant crossbow, here you fucking go. He throws it at you. Mine. Oh, I can use these. 10 copper, I'll give you the string.
5.
4.
2 and you got a deal.
2?
2.
2? How about 1?
Sold.
All right. Take the string.
Give me money.
So you have a crossbow, and you actually have the string for it now. Can I try some of your cocked meat sandwich?
Yeah. I made 1 sandwich for your brothers.
He takes it. He opens up his mouth. And he takes that cocked meat sandwich, the whole thing in one big bite.
Some of the pudding leaks out onto his lips.
Oh, it just squirts everywhere.
Going down his chest.
And it's so good.
Voice of experience.
When he bites in, it just squirts over. It looks like bukkake. It's everywhere, all over him.
You like it?
But he feels stronger. He feels healthy, and you can see this little hunch in his back goes out. He stands up straight. I'm now 3 feet 1 inch. Woohoo! And he's happy.
Count those potions.
They're yours.
Right on.
Well, guys, I just want to tell you that this is nice having a group of people come here and visit us. You don't get that very often, especially because the damn dragon and Zoralia and all the horrors and everything that she is doing.
Horse?
Where?
Horrors!
Oh.
There are no horrors unless you want to fuck a kobold.
Not today.
Anybody? Take me up on that offer?
No.
Nobody? Oh, well. Really, look at this. And he starts dancing and gyrating. Woohoo!
Where's the nearest town?
You said you had information.
Well, he's asking about a town. Towns? Most of them were wiped out when Zoralia and the Draco Lich that she works for, name that should not be spoken. When they brought Orcus and Tiamat and all this energy, and then the dragon, and there's not many villages left, many towns left. But there is slaves down there working in the flesh pits.
Flesh pit.
Mmm.
What's the flesh pit for?
Death and horror and pain. It's a thing of unmitigated terror. All right, Shizuku, it's back to you.
Well, I guess I'm gonna keep investigating around the handle and see where it runs.
And that's when you see it. All right, you guys don't hear this. You see him turning, and you see him cutting the, opening, unlocking the chains. You see a couple like big burly guards, and that's when you realize they're pushing people into an industrial grinder, and they're going very slowly. They're effectively grinding living people up in an industrial meat grinder, and it's actually oozing out the front side.
Oh my goodness.
And you see this. You see a halfling child. And you see this guy, and he has a big horned hat on. And he goes, "Watch this." And he grabs her by her hair. And he dangles her over. Slow it down a little bit. And then they crack a whip, and they actually start going slower. And he drops her in. Now turn it. Really slowly. You can actually hear her bones breaking as she goes into the gears.
Oh my goodness.
And the screaming and the agony. And he's laughing as he's lowering her in until she disappears. And a spray of arterial fluid squirts out the top as her head pops. He turns around, big smile on his face. That was a juicy one.
I'm gonna load my crossbow.
You want to load up your crossbow?
I'm gonna load my crossbow.
Alright.
And then continue sneaking.
Alright. Alright. So back to you guys inside there. So you wanted information about what goes on in the flesh pits?
About the dragon.
The dragon. Barrock's the Terrifying. First Lieutenant of Zoralia. And Dagon Barentho, the Dracolich, the name that should never be spoken. There's rumors that they're the same entity, but I don't believe it. All I know is he was put in charge of the flesh pits. It's a foundry of arcane magic and perverted spells, where torture and pain are the norm. They grind living people up, and then you use the viscera that comes forward as items and food and magic.
Magic items.
Magic items. Sadly, though, I know you're from the mountain tribes. I know what happened to your people. The other morning, they went through the grinders.
I'm going to dismantle these grinders.
You think we didn't try? We used to be able to go in there and mine and do all kinds of things. Better than any dwarf ever! Sorry.
Come with me. I'll show you how a dwarf gets it done.
Are you coming on to me?
You don't have enough beard.
You have a couple of scraggly hairs. But all I have to say is the things that guard this are evil. There's several guards. And then there's their commander, Subradenth. He's an extraplanial thing from another dimension, and he has a huge blade for an arm. He's actually formed from bones and stuff, and he has three gory marrow wolves that run with him. They don't mess with us too much as long as we stay out of their way. But see, what happened is they were using this, and they started worshiping Barox as a god of a death cult up top. Well, he put Severdenth in charge, and now he is the foundry foreman because Barox is too worried about being a phony god up there in the mortal world, which is good because that means he doesn't come down here anymore, and he's scary.
And they ran my clan through the grinders. I'm going to rip their arms off.
Oh, they ran your clan through the grinders. They ground the crap out of your clan. And I remember seeing some cat creatures. They thought they were funny because they made their heads into little puppets. And they were talking with them in funny voices. It was very amusing at first, but it got very annoying after a while. We don't like elves. No one likes elves. But what they've done to your people, they're making your people run the grinders. And when they're too weak to go anymore, they dismantle them one limb at a time. And then drink the fluid that comes forth. Because it gives them energy. Any more information you guys want?
Just point me in the direction of this travesty.
If you go out past our mud hut and go along the rocky cliff, you'll see the elves turning the giant handle on the grinder. Be very careful, it's slippery. It's over 1,000-foot fall to certain death. But if you can make it across that ledge, there's a giant marble walkway. But be warned, he has those marrow hounds, plus he has a captain and lieutenant and several other guards. And he also keeps 2 dragons chained up. One blue and one green. They're very young.
I'm going to head that way.
All right. So Tungle's going to leave. Eric, what are you?
I'm going with them.
You're going to go with him?
I'll with two.
You're going to go with 2? All right, back to you, Shiza. You're moving right along that damn corridor very easily. And you come around, and then you can, you already seen the horror firsthand of what is actually going on. And as you're doing that, they actually have ground 3 more entities, 3 more people, and making jokes about it the whole time.
Oh my goodness.
Like it's some type of perverse comedy.
I'm gonna keep sneaking along.
Yeah, sneak along.
Sneak.
All right, roll for a stealth.
38.
38. You actually sneak past. You can go ahead and remove the mud hut now.
Oh, you did front flip.
Okay. So here's your. There's the giant chasm. And there's your. And then here is the man that you saw lower the industrial grinder is right over there. You can see this big vat of sinew and blood and bone and everything and meat. and it's pulsating. And you can see a couple little eyes here and there, and some hair and some teeth inside of it. All right. So you've snuck to that point, and that's when you see they're not even caged, they're chained. They got a gold chain around their neck, and there's two young dragons right here. Chained. A blue one and a green one. Very young. Almost look like they were freshly hatched. And they're making noises because you might have been able to sneak, but because of where they're positioned, they're able to see you. And they're which is actually drawing his attention to them, but you're actually in a shadow. So, but if you move out, there's actually some torches burning, so you actually move into line of sight. And you can see that right there. So, what are you going to do? You can definitely see that you would go into line of sight at that point.
I'm gonna step outside for a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot out one of the torches,
You gonna shoot out one of the torches?
and then reload my crossbow.
Okay. So roll your dexterity.
15 plus my dexterity bonus is 5, so 20.
It actually goes right through and actually knocks out two of the torches.
Ooh.
And it cuts off any light here. And that's when you hear him go, "Oh, fucking wind. Always knocking out shit in these tunnels. Shut up, you damn dragons. You think you're something fucking special. We would grind you if we were allowed to." All right. While they're on hiatus, I'm going to let you go again, Shiza.
Okay, am I able to sneak around past the bridge now?
Yes, go ahead and roll a stealth.
35.
35? Yep, you're able to sneak past the bridge.
I'm gonna sneak to the left.
Okay, so you can move your guy.
I'm trying to sneak up behind him.
All right, you're going to try to sneak up behind him?
Yeah.
The dragons are watching you do this because they can sense your presence. And they can actually kind of see your silhouette moving through the shadows. And you hear, "Arr, arr, arr." Then they kind of get quiet. So, I'm going to let you go again.
Alright, I'm sneaking up behind him. 33.
33? Yep, you're able to actually get up right behind him. So you can go ahead and move yourself in relation to him. Because he's actually focused on the dragons. You okay?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Alright. So yep, you're able to go. You're able to get up. You're actually able to get up
Is he
behind
right by the grinder still? Or do you kind of move away from him?
He's actually kind of moved away from it a bit. The people actually running the grinder, they saw you doing it, but they don't give a fuck because they're too much focused on this.
For the slaves?
Yep, and the guy running the whip, he's actually sitting down in the corner right now, kind of kicked back, kind of napping. You hear that echo throughout the cavern.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and
I
slip
think they're
through.
to come over, Jason.
Roll stealth.
30.
30. You kind of scurry up his back a little bit, because he is tall, he's like 6'8". So you grab a hold of his cape and you scurry up his back, you take your dagger,
Open wounds dagger.
your open wounds dagger, and you actually open up his throat.
And then I kind of leap off of him so it angles him towards the grinder.
Yeah, make a dexterity check on that.
13.
13?
Yeah.
Wow, that's the worst you rolled all day.
That's because it's dexterity, not stealth.
Yep. So you go and you jump off of him. When you do, you actually tangle your feet in his cape.
Oh no.
And he staggers back. And he's gurgling. And there's blood running out of his mouth, his nose, and this huge wound here where he stood his Adam's apple wide open. He can't really make a lot of noise except gurgle. But he goes backwards, and then you realize your feet are actually tangled in his cape.
Oh no. Can I kind of try to cut it?
You can try to cut it.
Oh no, that's a 4. He's gonna point. Not 3. Fuck. It's another 4. Oh no.
Are you going into the grinder?
No, I'm doing it again.
Oh no.
16.
What about that?
Now, you're able to actually cut into the cape and actually cut it away from your feet. And he staggers back and trips and falls backwards. When he falls backwards, you notice they've actually quit moving at this point. So he lands on some like blood and corpses, but he's actually landing on the ground and he's rolling around holding his throat and gurgling at the same time. All right, Tungle, you're back.
Gonna try to get around this ledge.
All right, go ahead and make a athletics check on that.
Uh, 21.
You're able to. It's slick, but you're able to navigate. You can put Tungle back on there, and he's able to navigate the ledge. And when you navigate, he navigates the whole ledge, and then you can see the two dragon wormlings chain there.
Bob!
All right. Okay, Eric,
About 4 and 5.
it's your turn.
If I'm going to crawl. Just a die. I'm not. I have 19.
Anyway, you're actually able to get across fairly easily too. All right, I'm going to go back to them because I gave you extras because we're waiting on one of our party members. All right, Tungle.
I'm gonna free Bob and Bob.
You're going to free Bob and Bob?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's laying there. He's bleeding out. All right, you get up there and you see Bob, and they actually have collars. I had a name. Where are they at? Oh. And then you see Elithero is the blue dragon, and Claudmorn is the green dragon. But to you, they're just Bob and Bob. So it's actually, they're a pretty easy, lock and chain. Any dwarf should be able to do it. So go ahead and roll just go ahead and give you a difficulty check on this one. So just go ahead and roll it. I'm going to set the number at, yep, because of your background as an armorer and everything, you're able to identify and actually open the lock fairly easy without hardly any effort. And you have actually freed both these dragons. And they actually get up in there, wings are flapping, and they're actually kind of in the air. And that's when the guards see the dragons flying, and they notice their captain is no longer present. And they come running down a set of marble steps. All right, guys. Roll for initiative.
Or did they even pay attention to me?
No, they saw you when they were coming down the steps because they saw their captain laying in there, bled out on the grinder.
Me too.
14.
12.
20.
20. All right, you're up. Okay, Eric, you're up first because our.
Yeah, 22.
You're first. You're up first, Tungle.
Well, I'm gonna charge in and smack the closest one.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and move him up there. Okay.
That's 11. 19.
19. You're able to hit one of them. Go ahead and roll for.
12.
You actually smack him, and in doing so, you completely shatter his jaw. You can actually hear it pop, and his jaw actually drops down about an inch and shifts about 2 inches to the left. And all his teeth on the right side are completely gone. He staggers backwards.
I'm gonna shoot the second one with my longbow.
Okay.
I got 2.
You draw back your bowstring. It goes out, goes through the air, and then just falls into the grinder. And you hear a. So obviously it's stuck inside the corpse of the man laying in the grinder. All right. Back to you. They've already crossed over and they started into combat, so it's your turn.
Okay, so I crossed the, I'm guessing it's a bridge.
Yep. It's a big dexterity check.
I said it again.
14.
Make a strength check to try to catch yourself. It's slippery.
16.
You're able to catch yourself with your claws, and they're actually dug into the marble. Because you're like, it's 1,000 feet, so all this adrenaline has gone into you, and you actually have your claws inside of it. So now you can, it's going to take some time, but you can kind of shimmy your way across if you need to. But it's going to take you a few turns. It'll take at least 4 turns to do it. Unless you want to pull yourself back up and try to walk across it again.
I'll pull myself up.
All right. You're able to, because you're able to do it. But now, since you're going to try to move on it again, I need you to try to, because it's pretty slick.
6.
All right. So you go, and I got this. Like, oh, fuck. You know, like almost like a cartoon character. Your feet are going around, so you can try to catch yourself.
21.
Yeah. Your claws dig back into the marble, and you're hanging there again. Just kind of hanging there, like one of those like cats that you would see now in a car thing, that "Hang On Baby" poster they used to have. You're just kind of hanging there right now. All right. So that's where you're hanging. He is effectively fucked up. His basically jaw has been like almost knocked off his fucking body. And I'm pretty sure Tungle is probably going to pursue that. And he comes in, and he's actually charging the wizard. and he has a net and a large trident. He actually has a net that has like a bola on it, has rocks on it, so it'll go out and actually encompass you when it hits you, kind of like a bola snare. What the hell? You ever see a die land between the things like that? It landed legit between, didn't it, Derek?
Yeah.
Legit between.
That's funny.
Oh my God! That's it. We're going back to these ones. That'll give me the one. Nope. He throws it. It goes over your head and actually bounces off the wall and falls into the pit.
I'm gonna switch to my.
You ain't switching anything yet. There's still more guards. He turns his attention to Shiza. He looks at you. Come here, you little fucker.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh,
Fuck you.
Fuck your captain.
What? Oh, my captain.
Yeah, you better go help him.
He's dead. Fuck him.
How do you know he's dead?
His head's like being back 8 inches. It's all blood everywhere. He's dead. You killed him.
Guess what? That's what you're about to look like.
Fuck you. He pulls back his short sword. He's gonna try to chop you right in fucking half with it. Wow, he fails miserably. I rolled a 1. He swings it, completely missing you, spins himself in a circle, falls in the grinder, landing on top of his captain. You can effectively remove him from the combat. Yep. And then their lieutenant is, what the hell is going on? He storms down a set of steps. You can move him down. Fucking dwarf. It's your fault. And he charges you with his bastard sword. But he has no bonuses. So he charges in with his bastard sword. He picks it up high and he swings it at you. But he's not very adept at this, because the true captain is, dead. And he actually takes it and he hits you with the broad side of the flat side of the blade, almost like a club, and it actually rattles you and it rattles him in the process. Effectively not doing anything to anybody. So
Try to climb back up and
yep.
go way across. So I'm like 9.
9. You just can't quite pull yourself up. In fact, your nails strain a lot under your pressure. You're like, I can't do it. Because falling twice has actually put strain on your shoulders and your arms, and you're kind of dangling there now. And then you can hear like this water, and you can see those waterfall and sharp, pointy rocks and everything down there.
You guys just start making my way over to the other side.
You're just gonna. All right, that's gonna take you 2 turns to get there now. So you're gonna move the other side. All right. So it's back to Sheila.
Well, I'm at a perfect angle. I'm gonna aim my crossbow at his thigh and shoot the lieutenant.
All right.
No, I'm not. I got a 6.
You draw your crossbow. Clunk, into the wall.
I'm gonna reload.
All right, tumble.
I'm going to use a precision attack and try to knock his head off.
Give me that sheet. The one that had all the stuff on it.
What else?
Had the die.
Oh.
Yeah, not bad.
So that was a 33 for the attack roll.
Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna actually, at this point, I'm gonna give you, since that was a 30, I'm just gonna give it to you. We'll see what happens. You strike his arm, severing his arm. It actually falls on the ground, almost like all I would say, maybe like, Luke Skywalker, Vader cuts it off. It's kind of, or when he cuts the ice beast on Hoth and the arm falls, that's what it does. On the ground and holding this weapon, it's just kind of shaking. And you can see this gourd and everything just hanging there, this viscera, cracked bone, and it's spraying blood. He is grabbing, put his hand on, he's trying to stop the blood flow, and he's panicking. And he's actually moving backwards.
Do I get my other attacks?
Yeah, you do. He's got enough his jaws hanging off.
That's 21 and a 19.
He's fucking dead.
You want me to roll the damage?
Yeah, roll the damage. Let's see how much of an overkill this is.
That's 13 and 15.
You hit him again, and you actually open him up right here, spilling his intestines. And they actually flop out on the ground. And he actually steps on them and trips on his own intestines and falls back into the grinder. So now he is also in the grinder. And the other guy who was alive is now, he's still alive, but now he's pinned and he's trapped between them. Yep, just like that.
Is there still one in front of me?
Yeah, he's still in front of you and he has the trident.
Did I ever get my katanas back?
No.
I'm gonna use my short sword, charge him, cut his head off.
You're going to charge him with your short sword and cut his head off?
Actually, no, I'm gonna use my quarterstaff. And just hit him in the face.
Back to 5. Then went to 3, 4, then back to 5, then to 2. It's been fluctuating. Too much F word. So you're going to try to hit him in the face?
With my quarterstaff.
Alright. Roll for it.
12.
12. You swing your quarterstaff, and he just kind of takes a step back. Is that all you got, pussy? He takes his trident, and he lunges at you with it. Go ahead and roll dexterity.
What I need to roll?
I'm not telling you. Just go ahead and
Higher than a 5.
Alright. 17.
17. All right. He lunges at you with the trident out. You, in some pure, unadulterated luck, are able to move out of the way and slide past him. And when he does, he goes forward and he falls into. Yep, he falls, and you. "Ah!" And that's what you hear. And it echoes throughout the chamber. So he's effectively. So all that's left is the lieutenant now. And he's looking around. He's, fuck. I'm going to kill all of you. Short one. He comes after you with his sword high over his head. The hell's my D20? He swings it, and he comes up about a foot short. Because he is flustered now. Because you effectively neutralized everybody. And then you can hear the screams of the one guy, "Get me out of here! I got dead people on me! His asshole's on my face! This is awful!" He really wants you to try to get him in. And he doesn't know what to do. So he's effectively surrounded by you guys.
Did his sword stick into the ground right in front of me?
No, but it sparked and it actually chipped it and it actually weakened it.
Okay.
I surrender. He drops down to a knee.
Okay.
Can we grab him? Can we grab him and put him in the rotator limb by limb? One line.
I'm just gonna stab him in the throat.
You guys are gonna. He is surrendering.
I'm gonna question him first
Okay.
Taking the sword.
with my dagger to his throat.
All right. He gives you the sword. All right. He's on his knees begging for his life. You actually see the tears welling up and running down his cheeks. He is begging for his life.
Answer our questions.
Ask anything.
Where's the foreman?
He's in a little. He's up on the far ledge. He's watching this whole thing. I know he is. He's so disappointed. And please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. It's my first day.
You guys have any questions for him?
He is legit scared. I mean, this is his. He literally said it's his first day. So you will know if you meet him. He's tough.
Any other questions, anyone?
I'm still hanging off the fucking edge.
Actually, at this point, you've actually made it over the edge.
Any questions?
Your arms are tired, so.
Dwarf.
Better get out of here and never hopefully see you again.
Or we can throw him in the rotator limb by limb. One leg, then the other, then the arm, then the other arm.
I vote not to do that because my gosh, be mad because someone's centering
You
me.
don't have to do it. I'll do it.
Well, I can't witness it either.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I want no part of that.
Keep him away from me, and thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Take me, yeah. I still have a dagger to your throat.
I'm throwing him in.
You better leave now.
I'm leaving. All right, he's going to try to run away.
Which bolt?
Oh my god.
All right, you're going to cast Witch Bolt at him.
Yeah.
Roll for it. Well, I'm actually just roll for it.
7.
7. It's like your Witch Bolt needs Viagra. It failed to go off.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. These are cantrips.
I know they are. All
Right
right.
of this cranium. Come on, it's a 5. I'm casting.
Maybe get some Cialis for your magic. It's not working. Your magic's gone limp.
I'm casting magic. Alright, I got a 14 on Witch Bolt.
Wouldn't you have ran off by now?
Yeah, he's freaking.
Hey, this thing has 120 feet of range.
No, he's almost at max range, but it does get him, and it actually hits him right in the back of the head. It's knocked him down to his knees, and he gets back up holding his head, and he's actually crying. He turns back around. Please don't kill me.
Just keep running.
I have a family.
Had. I'll come for them too.
Can I walk over to the pit
Yeah,
and shoot the other guy?
you can try, but he's actually between the other people, and he's please get me out of here. Please get me out of here.
Is it hanging?
Wait.
I'm gonna
Are the
bitch
elves,
slap the wizard.
are the elves still down there at the crank?
Yeah,
I'm going to tell them to start cranking.
Start drinking.
yeah.
Start cranking now!
And they go really slowly, and it starts turning like this, and you can actually hear the sounds of the bones snapping and popping, and the cartilage tearing. You hear screams of agony. But as a plus side, that was just the first body going in very slowly. He's able to pull himself up, but he has one leg caught, and he's pulling it, and it's dragging him down. Are you going to watch this as this happens?
I'll shoot him.
You'll shoot him?
Yeah, I'll put him out of his misery.
All right. This is an easy shot. You just take the shot. It goes right through his head, popping his brains out the back of his head. And he falls in, and they slowly turn, and you see him get sucked through. And then this meat slurry oozes out the end of the grinder. And you're going to bitch slap him?
Yeah, as in funk.
Oh, God.
Because you don't kill surrendering people. That's
Alright, can I cast all part?
Oh, God.
On who?
You can. We were having some infighting. I like it.
he's already had his actions.
Yeah, he has. You have.
Also, I'll cast all part after.
As if you're alive here.
14 plus 9.
Oh, God.
Alright.
22.
You've had your actions. You can make a saving throw to get out of the way. On dexterity, go ahead and roll it.
14.
You don't quite get out of the way. You go to move, and you take it in the shoulder. Doing so dislocates your shoulder, and actually knocks you back into the wall and almost knocks you completely unconscious. Because he basically has the strength of a god with his bonuses.
You know what? I'll give him feeble mind.
You had your actions. You're
No, I'll wait.
on your next turn.
Oh, shit.
You see this all going on down there, like they are infighting.
I'm fucking stealth away. I'm just away. Actually, I think it's his turn next, though.
It is. It's your turn. It's your turn, Greg.
I try to stop them from fighting. I charm them both. Make them hug it out.
Actually, where there's... Yeah, actually, where would they be? Where's... Yeah, because he would have had to move to him to hit him, so yep, move him. And he's actually back, yep, about right to there. So, the range of effect, yeah, if you can, as long as you can see him, you can try to...
Charm them both.
Yep.
I roll a...
Just go ahead and just use your wisdom. Use your wisdom as a bonus on it.
12.
Let me make a difficulty to him, so I'm going to make them make a saving throw.
Wait. He has advantage, though, doesn't he?
He'll get advantage, yep.
Oh, hold on.
No, he will.
Let's see something.
Actually, he'd have disadvantage right now because he's hurt. You know, it's kind of hard to have advantage when you're...
118 regular. For the elf.
Yep, when you're sitting... On his saving throws, he gets a bonus. So yeah, he gets an advantage. So that means he gets to roll twice.
So he'd just be normal. He'd
Yep.
Just be not disadvantaged, but not advantage.
What's my bonus for that?
You're not really going to have any.
That's 11.
11. He actually is able to calm you down. You are kind of like, you hurt me, motherfucker. And then this time, he was able to actually get back up. He took a witch bolt to the head, and it was weakened by the time it got to him. So he was actually able to get out. He's actually gone. He's removed from the thing.
You don't try to kill people that surrender.
Yes, you do. They were killing innocent people. I kill as I please.
And that's when you hear a voice. What the fuck is going on down there?
Shut up, bitch.
And coming onto the ledge here.
This guy mean the magic.
He has high resistance to a lot of things. And then there's the steps that come down right there. And he appears here. His marrow wolves with him. Who apparently look like they're drunk. All three of them. He looks down at you, so you have killed my guards. You have stopped my process.
We kept it going.
It has stopped again, and the elves are standing like this. How about I add you to the slurry?
We can add you. Make a nice addition.
You can try.
Oh, I will try, and I will succeed. Attack! The marrow wolves jump off the ledge, and they land on the other. Yeah. Yep. Try to move him. Yep. They all kind of land in a pack. As close to you guys as they can, out of the way of the actual grinder. Alright, this will be a new combat. Roll for initiative, guys.
7.
17.
Oh no.
6.
21.
Fucking tungle.
17.
17. Alright, so doom.
And then do it.
Yep. They're very, very fast, these creatures.
So mine.
What's the speed?
Their speed, 60.
Done. God.
Yeah, they're fast.
Okay, well, they just jumped down here beside us. So they're like right next to us.
Yeah, they're pretty much exactly where they're standing. The only one who's actually out of harm's way is Dingledork with the bad shoulder.
Okay, I'm going to grab the one next to me and use it to smack the next one.
What's the challenge rating on them?
They're a homebrew monster.
You're a what?
Homebrew.
A homebrew
You made
monster.
him up.
I made them up. Yep.
What's
They've actually come from the game of Heroescape. So you're gonna smack one next to him?
Yeah, I'm going to grab the one and use him to smack the heel like a club.
All right. Yep. Go ahead and roll your strength. Jesus Christ.
Well, I rolled a 16. I get a +9 on strength. So that's
Yeah, it wouldn't work on them.
25.
Yep. You actually reached
Especially
out
like zombies and stuff.
and you're able to grab it. You actually grab it by its neck and head. You lift it up in the air and you swing it at the one next to you. Go ahead and anything
20.
20. you actually swing it, and when you do, it hits it. It actually knocks them kind of down like dominoes, and they're like on the ground flailing. They're struggling to get back up. The one that you swung actually went down to half life because you actually dislocated some vertebrae. The other ones you just kind of knocked them down. You gave them prone, so they had disadvantage. So they're actually going to skip their initiative turn. So it's you, Eric.
I'm gonna cast Leaf Bolt.
All right.
Well,
12.
of course.
It actually hits them and almost absorbs it. Their body kind of absorbs it, the soft tissue. Where's you next?
Well, I'm going to load my crossbow with a silver-tipped crossbow bolt. And then I'm going to shoot it straight in the head.
All right.
12.
12. You shoot it. It actually jumps up and catches the bolt and snaps down and bites it. He's back up. Yep.
Take my mace and I swing at the head, but one's right in front of me.
Right, that's an automatic hit just because he's been prone position. So just go ahead and roll it.
5.
You hit it with the mace, and then you get this like spray of like pus and ooze that comes out of it, and it like shakes it, scurries back up a little bit, and it actually backs up around the corner right there. It's behind the other two.
Takes 5 damage.
Yes, it does. Don't worry, they got a long way to go.
Did something nice.
And that's when he yells, "Don't hurt my dogs!" And then he actually jumps and lands between you guys. Yep. As long as he's not in the grinder, we're fine. He didn't land in the grinder. He's not that stupid.
Looking at the dogs right now, I think.
Yep. So when he does that, he takes a huge swing at you when he lands. So I'm gonna 18.
Is this guy homebrewing also?
Hmm.
Is he also homebrewing?
Yeah. Yep.
What bonuses do I get for this? Dex?
Yeah, that'll be your saving throw.
14.
You're gonna take half damage, so you make it 8, 9. So you didn't make your saving throw, and you end up taking 13 damage. He actually swings with his blade arm, and he gets you right across the chest, opening up a huge gaping wound. He actually cuts one of your nipples,
No.
and it falls off. You now have 5 nipples.
Which one? Which position? Because one of them is the most sensitive.
The upper left. Your
So number 1.
number 1 nipple is gone.
Fuck.
He cut your left nipple clean off.
That was just sensitive one. Number 1.
But now he's actually engaged in the combat now. And they're not going to take their turns because they're back up because they were prone, so they're actually standing at the ready, growling. All right. So, Tungle, you're going to be up first again.
Well, I never let go. I'm gonna keep swinging with it.
You're holding on to him.
Yeah.
You've been holding the whole time. You're gonna swing him like a. Oh my God! Swing him like a motherfucking weapon.
24. 22. 27.
As you're swinging him like a weapon, his head dislocates from the rest of his body, effectively killing it. And the body kind of just flops to the side, and you're actually just holding on to the stump as the head is still snapping because of nerve ending. So there's one down. There's one marrow hound down. You're up.
What kind of damage rolls for the bludgeoning damage on the other one I was hitting?
He's gonna take 15, and his right ribs are all broken. They're gonna snap back into eventually because of what they are. But
Is the foreman paying attention to us?
no, actually, he's paying attention to five tit.
Can I? I don't want to do it. That means I have to get close. Since I'm still I have health, can I run?
Yeah,
Can I run behind them and use Finger of Death? Even though the Marrow Hounds are there.
you can try it. Yeah. Actually, where the marrow hounds are at and where he is, you would have to run past one of them. But yeah, you could get to him. He could get behind him. It's up to you, Eric.
I'm gonna just shoot Ray of Sickness at him.
Cast Ray of Sickness on him. This energy builds up around him, and he just stands there. He takes it. He's
I
completely.
didn't even roll.
You don't have to. He's immune to it. He's immune to Ray of Sickness. I was like, I knew that was going to happen. All right.
Can I just walk up and just cut behind his knee?
Yes, you can make a little stealth. You were going to cast Ray of Sickness. He's immune to it.
Roll for stealth?
Yeah, roll for stealth.
38.
Freaking hippo.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the open sort of dagger with open wounds on it to slice right behind his kneecap.
Dagger of open wounds. You hit him right in the kneecap. You actually sever. There's some sinew and some tendons, ligaments there. You sever them, causing him to buckle down to one knee. And then you see him like instantly go back together. Little bitch. And he swats at you. Make a dexterity check.
16.
You get out of the way. And he actually spins, yeah. Alright. You're up, Gray.
So is this about accurate?
Yep.
Where I'm facing him?
Yep, that's about.
Is he considered a demon?
I would say unholy construct. Not so much a
Would
demon.
my holy Avenger mace work?
Actually, yes, it should, yes.
Okay, I take my holy Avenger mace and swing at the side of his head.
So, calling that shot? Okay, roll
And
for it.
full on this heavy attack.
Alright. Go ahead, you're calling. That's a pretty good called shot.
An inspiration. How about that?
Yeah, I'll let you roll. I'll let you burn weapon roll it again.
Horrible. Now, does that be strength?
Yep.
22.
Oh yeah. a little bit. He ain't going to. Alright, so go ahead and roll for damage.
And then it's also a +7, so that is 13.
You can see the side of his head kind of smush in like a rotten pumpkin. And then come back out. All in slow motion. He staggers forward, walking into you. And that's when he yells, "Rip them apart." And the last two remaining hounds charge in. One charges at you, one charges at Tungle. And they fucking can't roll with a shit. So the one charging at Greg, it charges in and it snaps at you, just biting like ferociously, backing you up into the corners on what it does. And the one coming at you, Tungle, how much your AC?
17.
17. It does the same thing. It's actually backing you up, growling and snarling. It's like, gets really low, like it's going to pounce on you and knock you down, start ripping your throat out. He's going to try to impale you in one shot.
He's gonna try to impale me?
If I roll in that 20, he'll take his sword arm and run it clear through you.
Ouch.
No. He goes like this, and you dramatically just sidestep. Release. Almost in slow motion. And you have sidestepped him, so which way, it doesn't matter which way you go, as long as you've sidestepped the blade.
This way.
Yep. All right. It's back to Tumble.
So it's right there in front of me, snarling at me.
Yes.
I'm just gonna grab it and rip its jaws apart.
You gonna grab it, rip its jaws apart? All right. Roll for. Well, you got that ungodly, so it's not even.
It's an 11.
You're able to grab a hold of it. You can't quite. It's struggling to fight back.
How many of my attacks did that take?
Just one.
So 14. And an epic failure.
And actually clamps down on your fingers. It caused you 5 points of damage because it's actually biting your fingers. Your hands are actually in the marrow wolf's mouth.
How close am I to it?
How close are you to it? You haven't moved. You're standing exactly where you were at the whole time.
If I were to cast Ritual, would that hit him too? From being...
No.
Alright, okay.
As long as you don't fucking roll a 1.
14.
14. Yep. You cast it. It goes off. And goes off this huge explosion of sparks and hits it. It causes him to release Tungle's hands, and he actually steps backwards. He's going to take 15 points. So that's a good
15?
thing. 15 points of damage from it. That's it.
2.
That's all the more he's taking is 15. Yep. They can absorb magic the way they're constructed. Yep. It's your turn, Shiza.
Well, I'm gonna slide out my katana that's on my hip, and I'm gonna try to sever his leg by his ankle.
Sarah's leg by his ankle.
Yeah, on his right side.
All right, go ahead.
Roll a 7.
You roll a 7.
Roll a 7.
He stands there. Little bitch. You trying to cut me? I'm gonna fucking cut you.
What did you get last time?
Oh. When you say that, this rage builds up in him. If I roll a critical, it's automatic death.
Oh god.
All right. It's your turn, Greg.
I'm gonna jump over the house so not on the ledge no more.
You're going to jump over the...
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm trying to push him towards it too at the same time.
All right, go ahead and... You got to be careful, though, because you're close to the grinder.
14.
You got to jump over him, and when you do, you land on its back with your feet. So you're kind of standing on it right now, almost like you're surfing. All right. So what it's going to do, it's going to do something crazy. It turns its head almost 90 degrees around and actually grabs your leg. It's going to try to jump into the grinder to kill you. It'll kill it in the process, but it's going to try to kill you also. Ooh. I need you to make a. I need you to make a strength save. I'm doing. Yeah. Make a save. Roll a saving throw. Roll a high number, please. Even rolling low on what is it?
Can I do inspiration?
Yeah, I'll let you. Yep, I'll let you use one of those for that.
Oh no, Greg.
13.
13. It has a hold of you. It jumps into the grinder. Luckily, the grinder is not moving yet, but it actually has you in the grinder, and it's actually rolling and pins you into the grinder. So if they start going, you're going to go first. So you're actually trapped in the giant grinder right now. He is this rage. This is gonna be good. You see all this energy building up and running down the blade. He's literally gonna try to impale Shiza. If I roll a 20, it's an automatic. I'm gonna tear the page. It's a death. Ooh, that's what 3 times tonight it's done that.
Yeah.
Critical fucking failure. He does that. He goes up to impale you. You, with your amazing dexterity, kind of jump up, land on his shoulders, flip over. He staggers forward, and he catches himself, and he walks backwards. And he loses his balance, and he shifts to the side, and he ends up moving off to the left. And when he does, he trips and he falls into the grinder himself. Because he couldn't regain his balance. The Marrow Wolves, the last one that's actually up there, is looking around. And it takes off running, and it runs. It actually flees. It flees. But now you are down in there with that and him, and he's pissed. Because he's actually impaled his Marrow Wolf with his blade, and he can't get it out. And he's reaching at you. So Tungle, you're up.
Okay, so the Marrow Wolf took off. So everybody else is in the grinder. Cranky.
Oh no!
All right. Tungle walks over to the grinder.
Tungle, the cat's still in there.
Well, then he better get out.
All right. You gotta make some type of save because he is gonna fucking grind your ass.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
No, Rick!
I got two.
You guys are you gonna try to save him? Because he's pretty much fucked if you don't. I mean, I'm just telling you. If not,
He's trying to crank it.
yeah, he's gonna crank the grinder.
Can I hit him with my witch bolt to stop him?
You can.
I'm gonna be so pissed if I die after I saved you guys so
I'm gonna
many
hit him with
fucking
my witch
times.
bolt.
All right.
15.
It catches your attention, and it keeps you from cranking the handle right away. You have that blood rage, though. You want to just kill this guy.
Can I yell at him that the cat's still in
You
there?
can do that. You can try to reason with Tungle because Tungle's in his blood rage, and
Tungle, you stupid
he's
idiot.
trying to.
This is why the kobolds are better miners, because you can't wait. The cat's still in there.
You better be careful, he might toss you in there with him.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over and rip the sword arm off the dude.
Into the grinder?
The dude that's in the grinder.
Well, the sword arm is also stuck in the mirror dog.
He doesn't matter. He has a strength of 30. All right, so you can actually just jump down into the grinder and walk across it, basically. Because it's actually about an 8-foot deep thing. I know what you're thinking. You're able to do that. You go down in there and you just grab it and you just rip it off of him. And he actually screams and actually kills the marrow hound. But now you see Five Tit is in there with you.
Now grab 5 Tit and throw him out. Or her.
Make a dexterity check that you land on your feet like a cat would.
2.
Oh my god!
Grab your dice tower.
I mean, how can we help them work out?
Get your dice tower. Grab it right now.
I don't
You-
think I just don't make
Grab
good
it.
rolls.
Grab it.
That's okay. Well,
Right there.
it's too late. Tungle throws you up out and you land on your head. Yep. Pretty much sprains your neck and knocks you unconscious. But you're still alive. All right, what are you doing while this is all going on, Shiza? Because this has become a thing of horror and death, and the party's destroying his and fighting again.
I'm gonna stealth away.
You're gonna stealth away.
I'm gonna stealth away to up where he came from.
All right,
Can we check on the cat?
he's unconscious.
32.
Can I
Yeah,
try to
you're-
wake him up?
Yeah, you can try to wake him up.
Can we just like slap him silly?
You can slap him. You slap him.
Why are you wasting my die?
You slapped him with your dick.
No.
All right.
No.
So that's what you did.
No.
This is the motion that you did. You motioned. You walked up and slapped him with your dick.
No. That is not what I did. No, wait. That is not what I did.
Well, I mean, he slaps you around, and you come to after he slaps you around. But you're groggy and you're disoriented, and all your rolls are now going to be -10. To any roll you make for the next 8 turns. So we need to mark this down. Remember, eight. He has 8 turns of -10 on all of his rolls, which is bad because he's rolling like shit anyway. It's like a Will Wheaton curse.
Like when you kept trying to kill me that one game.
Hey, Derek. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you would.
I'm going to. So, Back to you, Tungle.
Okay, I'm gonna jump back out.
He's gonna crank. You climb back up out of there. You have that sword arm now.
Yes, I'm keeping it.
And you go to crank. You can actually hear the screams of agony and pain as he is drugged through the grinder, and you can actually see him fold up on top of each other. He kind of folds in different ways. He goes this way, and then he folds 90 degrees this way. Then his arm from the mid arm folds 180 degrees another way, and the bones rip through, and all this viscera and gore comes out, and he sucks down through it and comes out as a meat slurry on the other end. They're all drugged through the grinder. And you see the elf slaves, and they're looking, and they're scared. So what are you guys going to do? Because they're terrified at this point.
I'm gonna go check on Bob and Bob.
You're going to check on Bob and Bob? As you're checking on Bob and Bob, you can see them kind of flittering around the corners. They're even scared. But then they land beside you. And they're looking at all of you. So what are you guys going to do with you got 2 young wormling dragons.
Keep them.
I'm gonna feed them.
You going to feed them?
Yeah.
Meat slurry.
Might as well.
All right. You have effectively adopted, that's Bob and Bob 2. The new Bobs. You effectively adopted 2 dragon wormlings.
Maybe 4 and 5.
No, because they don't count now. That's 1 and 2 again. You gotta start over once they die.
Green Bob and Blue Bob.
Oh, we skipped numbers
Bob
this
and
time.
Bob.
Green Bob and Blue Bob.
Bob and Bob.
So you can remove the marrow and severed the neck. You can remove them. You guys are all standing there. And then you see the kobold, and you see the kobolds, and they're like, thank you. We don't want this to happen again. Stand back. And you see this like big cartoon plunger. And they actually blow that little ledge up so nothing can get back and forth between there. The ledge is completely gone.
Well, we're on the other side.
Well, you guys are on the other side. Sorry, but there's a way out. You have to go up, and there's these steps, and they go up into this to the right and to the left, and then they go back down again, and they go to the north and the south and the east. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but they go there and there. So, you go up the steps, ledge, steps.
We'll look around for magic goodies. They said there was magic stuff.
As you guys are looking, there's all kinds of like gemstones, and you find some scrolls.
Can I investigate the scrolls?
You can investigate the scrolls.
What is that?
18.
So 21.
Fireball. What is that shaking your head for? Yes, I gave him fireball. Yes, I know how dumb that is, but you know what? It's funny. I know it's funny though.
It's not chain lightning in a mirrored room, so...
No, chain lightning is the next one he found. Yep.
Chain lightning too?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not burning them.
With him attached to him. With him attached to him. And then you find a war axe. Big 2-handed war axe.
What's the damage on these spells?
Take the axe.
Oh, you understand? The axe? It's a special axe. It's 2d12 plus 5.
Damn!
It's a power. It's better than your hand axe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially with your strength bonus. Oh my god!
You one hand that.
Not my fire.
And you find some thieves kit. And you find a thieves kit.
I already have thieves kit.
I know. That's all you find. That's all you find you can use.
hell? And I got 2
And you
thieves
find
kit.
some more potions of. You can tell they're potions of healing. And you find a holy symbol.
This is bullshit.
I'm gonna stuff some of the gems in the pouch.
They're rubies, sapphires, emeralds.
I'm storming off.
Yep, you didn't
Can I
find.
investigate a little further for any more little secrets?
As you investigate, you see some. It looks like nothing, like a pile of rags.
Any weapons?
Nothing in the pile of rags.
What do the potions do for healing?
One will do 25, one will do 15.
Alright, what's the damage rolls for my fireball and chain lightning?
I'll let you know when you roll them. Yeah. So,
Did you get any?
if you guys investigate, you're gonna get at the end. So, you guys gonna investigate up around?
Yeah.
All right, you guys go up the steps.
Yeah.
What about you, Shiza?
I'm already up steps. I don't continue.
Oh, you did.
I'll go.
22 investigation.
So as they're coming up the steps, I walk.
The rags are covered in grease and oil. It looks like people wipe their hands on them. And there's some used toilet paper in there. For some reason, it has a weird smell to it that you never smelled before. And there's this energy that comes up. And it's incredible. And you have to, and something wants you to smell that toilet paper, that used toilet paper. Roll
No,
Constitution.
I'm not. No.
It's the DM.
Roll.
Well, right now.
12.
You're able to stop the toilet paper smell. There's something about it. It smelled really sickly sweet. Something from your childhood. It didn't smell like. That works.
Mother!
Yes! Wizard has to go first.
I'm not going to.
Or you can do it as a group.
Nope.
As a group.
I have a -10 in my rolls, so I think
As a group.
I think it's basic concussion, so I can't.
We'll go as a group.
What say you, Shiza? And you, Tungle. They're on the same page, so.
I can't do riddles, just so you know. I'm on my last riddle. I tell us I not.
So Tongo, what's your decision?
I say a group.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
Flip a bottle cap.
I have a coin here. Or I thought I did. In my Pokemon stuff, but I don't. Huh. I had one yesterday. I don't have a coin.
Do I go heads or side tails?
It'll work.
Except for you don't hit it back on the
Never
table.
count.
We're flipping beer caps now for Eric's life.
Okay, forget it. Odds we go individual, evens we go as a group. So, even.
Alright.
So group.
Yeah.
All right. So he appears before you, and you all know the horror that can happen. That if you guys answer this wrong, it takes your life energy away, and you only get 2 chances, and you die. But as the Grim Reaper looks, he sees the elf, and a sick smile comes on his face because he is 1 chance away from claiming the soul of the annoying wizard.
All right, Mr. Reaper. What is our riddle?
He looks there, his hand goes up. What falls but never breaks? What breaks but never falls?
Rain.
Is it?
How many guesses do we get?
You got one.
You got one.
I'm not 100%, but
Rain. I was thinking water.
rain falls. The storm breaks.
I was thinking like autumn and the autumn, like the season.
But how does autumn break?
What's falls but never breaks? What breaks but never falls? Fall never breaks because it's a season, and breaks never happen in the fall time. I don't know.
Anybody watching have an answer? No cheating, Wrangler.
I can't see anything.
I can. We have some comments.
I'm gonna die. I hate you.
Now you sound.
What was the riddle?
What falls but never breaks, and what breaks but never falls.
Wind?
Wind breaks all the time. Trust me. I'm always breaking wind.
I'm really thinking it's water. Because you know, like waterfalls and they have breaks in the waves.
Yeah.
He's holding us side. He's looking. He has like a juicy look on it. He's like,
Maybe not.
he's excited. The death is very, very energetic right now.
This is a really hard one.
Okay, well, we gotta have an answer.
Mm-hmm. Death leans back. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
I'm trying to look around that.
All right, let's go with the water.
Go water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you all in agreement on this?
I literally don't know what else it could be.
Yes.
I claim my first soul.
Oh
Wow.
Next is talented.
no! It's all three of us.
Yeah,
You
you're,
guys have one more down.
We're all at last.
all
We
down
don't
to
have half our
one.
soul left.
he lets out a maniacal laughter because he got a soul, so he's actually happy, and he phases out of existence.
I thought we got 3 chances with death. You only get 2 chances
Yeah.
with death?
Because the first time
on the riddles you do, yep.
Okay.
when we encountered him the first time, he took half his soul.
The freaking name.
Well, but when we encountered him when he wasn't there, we got it right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, if you get it right, you're fine.
but
The answer is night and day.
Daybreak, nightfall.
Yep.
That makes sense.
yeah, okay, yeah. I just wasn't thinking along those lines.
Wow, that was a... That was actually... Didn't... And he survived so much. All right. As he fades away, and his lifeless corpse is sitting there, maggots begin to feast on it already.
Okay, is there anything good we can take from it?
It's gold. He's alive.
Oh yeah, he's rich. Now you're rich.
Raise a dead on him.
No.
Damn it.
No. When I tear a sheet, you're done.
I could just been like this.
No, that wasn't a raise of dead. That was I claim you, you're mine.
He wants to turn him into a zombie though.
Yeah. Well, mine is servant. Soulless servant. Carry my shit.
And as you climb up through, you can see some steps and there's some daylight here. And the whole temple begins to shake. And at a surprising speed, the living flesh pit actually gets up and crawls and slides around like a giant slug. And stops you from leaving.
Oh no.
You see all the gore, all the...
He broke something.
What'd you break?
I might have spilled this by accident.
Where'd you spill it? I don't see anything.
And on the floor.
I'll clean it up, it's fine. We'll let the dogs get there. So,
The bloody flaccid penis.
that is not really what it is. It's actually a flesh shape. I know what it looks like. I know it looks like a bloody flaccid penis. I realized the shape after you showed me. I didn't do it. You knew the answer too, didn't you?
Yeah, he said water.
Well, then you fucking died, so. Don't worry. You're still playing next time. You have a spare character, don't you?
You're not making it, yeah.
Oh, you can use him. He died. So, it's undulating and it's moving there. And as of now, there's only 3 of you. Because you have lost your wizard.
Oh no.
Roll for initiative.
I got minus 10.
20.
So I got 3.
Or 20.
1.
10.
You still got both points.
I got a 3, technically, so.
Well, I go last because I rolled a 1. So.
Can I sneak past it?
No, it's blocking the whole path.
Darn.
For a wall. Or an edge.
All right. So, you're going first, Tungle.
I guess we're chopping this thing into pieces.
Yep. You got the fucking beast axe.
Yep.
Nat 20.
And a 19.
Oh, Lord.
And 25.
Ouch. You actually do it and actually kind of withdraws a little bit, and he opened up this thing, and all this pus and bile rolls out of it. And you can see some eyeballs and some hair and some teeth mixed in with it, and some bits of skull.
Close. I'm gonna shoot at it with my crossbow.
Yeah, shoot out your crossbow.
Silver tip. Well,
Silver tip cross. All right.
I got a 3.
You got a 3?
Mm-hmm.
Did you want me to roll the damage on those?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Let's see, so that's 27 plus 9, so that's 36.
Hey, Eric. Here, give this to Eric. It's a present. It's a reminder. No! I was going to tape it together.
30.
Now it's a sheet tear.
I know. I was going to tape it together, though. Don't completely destroy it.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
29.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's why I said you cleave the fuck out of it. You basically go into the wind and just kind of, it sinks in. It's your turn there, 5-tit.
Is it also homebrew? Or
Yeah, it's the living flesh pits. And then you hear that voice of that general echoing inside there. He has basically commandeered the flesh pits.
I don't know. Does I charge in with my mace?
Yep.
Again?
You can charge in your mace.
-6.
Fuck. It just kind of sticks in there. And it spits it back out and actually makes you stagger backwards. All right.
It's all up to you, Tungle.
You see this, like, almost like a giant pimple form on the side of it. And it squeezes and squeezes and squeezes. And all this pus explodes out of it. And splatters on the wall behind your head. And then you can hear it kind of, just like a white creamy pus is rolling down behind you.
It's kind of fitting.
Yeah. You're up, Tungle.
Balance device.
A nat 20. Holy shit.
Two.
It's gotta be weighted.
No, that was working. He's not one shot this fucking thing. It does anything to you.
25.
It's there now.
27.
Oh my lord. Oh dear God. You actually cleave the motherfucker in half. You can roll all the damage you want on it. Because you have effectively split this fucking thing. And it's and just spraying blood and everything everywhere. In fact, it took so much trauma. Yeah. It does. Anyway. I mean, I rolled a 1, so yeah, it actually just, I mean, this thing was supposed to be nasty, but it's... Here, I moved the flaccid bloody pupils. Spray foam.
It was good while it lasted.
Yeah, it didn't do too much to you. It actually just kind of melts and dissolves into the ground, and then it shakes again. And where the door was, it actually drops open right now, and you can see daylight through, and you can hear some birds chirping and everything else. So you guys gonna go through the?
Yeah, go outside. Take my bobs.
You gotta take your bobs. Bob 1, Bob 2, Bob green, Bob blue.
Yeah.
It's like a conduction.
Bob green,
Bob
Bob 1, Bob 2, Bob green, Bob blue. All right. As you break through, you get to the top. You're met by 1,000 armed guards, and Bierox is standing there.
Can I sneak back in?
Nope.
Darn it.
He looks right at you. You're coming with me to the volcano.
What if we don't want to?
You don't have a choice. You're my prisoners.
Says who? You can't make you.
You ran away
You can't
last
tell me what I
time.
identify as.
And then that's when you hear, says me. And you see Zorelia step
Oh,
out.
Fuck you traitorous.
And that's where we'll leave it. You have been captured by Bierox and Zorelia.
Go find one.